formations are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand-checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed. At a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat.
Thank you. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on
Lamang yung Heat, 2-1.
Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate from the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Tucker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the guard position. A nice shot by Tatum.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. Nunn passes to Robinson. Here's Butler. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Pass to Brown. Over Butler. And it's Brown missing. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game. Shots good by Butler.
Oh, pretty mid-range jumper there. Jimmy Butler, that's a natural for him.
Here's Walker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good job attacking those.
Every
NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Robinson.
May lamang pala yung Heat, 2-1. Uy.
And another basket for Miami.
Each year, this guy refines the jumper a little bit more, and that sets everything else up for Jimmy Butler.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Boston, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
So from the 30th pick in the 2011 draft to one of the elite two-way players in the game, Think about every step along the way with the work required by Jimmy Butler. Special stuff.
There's Brown with the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Well, the speed and power of Butler, right? Hard to prevent.
Libre si Jimmy Butler doon.
Walker in the post.
Edward.
Gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of the bigger names on the free agent market this past year, Kemba Walker.
And it didn't take long for him to land with Boston to replace Kyrie. Hornets made an attempt but offered well below Kemba's value. I think Kemba's going to be a great fit in Boston. Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot, and True said enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Smart on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big
Ticket
time.
pa din yung laban.
Butler against Smart.
Titikit pa din
Pass to
tayo.
Silva. And another basket for Miami.
Binawi.
With Walker, as he has progressed as a player, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Cantor's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably screwed.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Celtics foul. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Doris, you've said this often, it is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different areas, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual without comparison.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Iguodala. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Wanamaker looking over the floor. To the middle. Tatum passes to Wanamaker. A new 14 for Boston. Cantor dishes to Tatum. The three. Rockets with some nice D.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder with it. Williams picks him up. Shot by Crowder, no good. Celtics trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum's shot is off.
That's a tres.
Here's Jones, and Jones snaps it home.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it, and I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it? And you're going to have to do it every night when you go up against me.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides. provides a two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler's really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know that every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Marcus Smart. Tatum out there with Williams. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Crowder, and Williams gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Heat leading by 4.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarded. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Supply and one.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
You know, Kev, this is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Baka sa graphics yun, Boss Nico. Boss Erico.
And that one falls for Smart. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength,
wala kang face pass eh.
monster on the defensive end.
Daniel Tice is
Parang COVID.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Walang social distancing.
Passes to none. Six to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Wanamaker. It's stolen by Drogic.
Walang candy.
It's Crowder on the wing. Traps in the tray. Crowder's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Hayward looking over the floor. Here's the dish to Williams. 3-pointers off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
None. And the Heat on another 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall...
Nakapatayamat na nga ang Celtics.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. He's not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Goran Dragic. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
Di pa din nila makahanap ang basket.
Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Brown wide open. He fired. Boston again missing. Heat on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
They double-team Walker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Butler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Butler's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Whereas when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter. Who can really defend and hold the rope outside the lane?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
And Miami making a change here. They double team Walker. Shot is good.
Tambak na pero habol pa din yan.
12 points on the bucket.
Mahaba pa yung oras.
How about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Nunn passes to Robinson. There's the double team with Walker. Here's Silva. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I love Gordon Hayward's tenacity in the low post. This guy's energy earns him a trip to the stripe.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits one and misses one. Each at the line.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. Gordon Hayward has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love it.
Long miscommunication naman.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to max.
And so Boston again turning it over.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Robinson. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-5 run. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, it's Hayward. Tires from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this is why it's important that Gordon Hayward continue to space the floor. When he's hitting from distance, boy, it unlocks every aspect of his game.
Here's Nunn. Ended by Hayward. Nunn can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Walker. They double team Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Iguodala. Now on the scoring.
Ay, nakawala na naman
1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's a great touch from Andre Iguodala. Fearless and efficient. Love it.
And here's Brown outside. Rebound by the Heat. Inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's Adebayo. And that one released in time, but no good.
Boy, as good as he is on the
half-time na.
Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And the first
Lawang pa din yung Boston.
Heat lead by 12. It's time now.
Ay, yung hit pala.
12
points lead.
David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Big time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, it's about time Jimmy Butler decided to take over something we know he can do. Tough, physical, skilled. When he's got that jumper working, woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see it. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Okay, third quarter na.
Second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
What a menace he was on
Makahabol pa kaya yung Boston?
Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Hayward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How clever is Gordon Hayward drawing the defense into him? This guy's put on muscle, and he allows his strength to get him these fouls.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Hayward hits them both. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young graduating college looking to get ahead in their career, and what do you choose?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell you, changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible, and I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Walker. Good, nice job down low. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Robinson. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Wanamaker. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. They're leading by 8. That one goes. Count it. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Butler. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Here's Wanamaker. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Dragic kicks to Butler.
Dami ng turnover ng Boston.
The pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Tice passes to Wanamaker. A 3-ball. The shot misses. Dragic with some nice D. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target with his 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game. And
Business trip na naman si Jimmy Butler.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an expressive.
Lakas ng Miami.
Be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Dragic with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 14. Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Jones checked in for Jimmy Butler. Iguodala finds Dragic. Shot, high post. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown outside. And then Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown with a dunk.
Rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
And it's Dragic off the drive. That one goes in. Dragic has got 6.
And it's coming easy.
Lagi nakakawala si Dragic sa.
In the paint.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Crowder against Smart. Feeds to Jones. Top of the key jumper, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Smart goes in. Outside Williams. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Boston. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. Had a chance there to cut it to Singer that did, but it's off target. Pass to Iguodala. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tinding laban.
Respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." Of course, he knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor.
Nunn passes to Jones. Outside Crowder. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside, Smart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get what he wants.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. Miami with a new 14. Silva got it. Good job in the low post. And the Heat lead by 12.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Brown against Crowder. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. first one falls for. No good on the second free throw. Here's Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth.
9 points na lang.
It's the Heat of 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
Okay, fourth quarter na.
Celtics trail by 9, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guard. And it's Tice in at the 5. Nunn passes the circle.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls, and Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. The Celtics shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And it's Walker penetrating. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Nunn passes to Robinson. He dishes it to Iguodala. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
One of the things you have to admire about Andre Iguodala is his ability to fit in any part of the lineup. Whether he's starting, whether he's coming off the bench, the ability to fill in from any position 1 through 4. Absolutely incredible.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nunn passes to Robinson. He kicks to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Nunn can't get it to fall. And with Iguodala, he has the experience to guard and match up against Dorsey any position.
And what you've seen lately is Iguodala being deployed more and more as an undersized power forward. But even then, one moment he'll act as a 4, and the next minute he's the de facto point guard. What a luxury to have that kind of versatility.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Jimmy Butler, who's jumped in for the Heat.
Hina ni Tatum ngayon ah. Sablay yung mga tres.
And here are the Heat now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Nunn, Silva. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Down the alley-oop slam.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Dumidigat na yung Celtics. 5 points na lang.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Shoots the 3. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Hayward. And
and one.
Whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Ako.
To me, Kevin,
Mahabol na yung Boston.
so far in his physical and mental toughness, and he refuses to be denied by physical defense. I love that.
Bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, napapatimeout na yung Heat.
Going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break,
Init ng laban, men.
to address the team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He
Jimmy Butler.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Making clutch plays.
More with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Dragic against Walker. They get it back. Master will win it. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hayward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hayward's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Here's Dragic. Takes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Walker goes in, and the layup is good. Walker's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too
Uy, nakagawa na naman ang Candy.
To take the lead. Draws contact on the
And
shot.
one.
3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Gordon Hayward
Oh, mukhang delicate ang hit dito.
and making key shots. This is why you love this guy's future.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. Talk about clutch. This guy is it.
Timeout called the Heat.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute for that.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The Heat trail by 3. Dragic with it. Butler passes to Dragic. A shot. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tatum's shot is on.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Miami no good on that time either. Walker dishes to Tatum. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. And the layup's still off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Butler against Smart. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion. Sticks it right in the defense's face.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 3. 107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 107 left in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Walker. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Olynyk with the steal. That's the Heat on the break. Robinson's got the ball. Here's Adebayo.
Uy!
Oh, that's blocked.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those
Naglawan.
to redirect shots.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
1 minute na lang.
Three-pointer. Butler. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown inside. With 10 defended by Butler. It's in!
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
Tries it from the top of the key. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Points are an absolute must here.
No time to waste, Greg. Not at this point in the game.
Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Heat. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Robinson for 3. He's off from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
Okay, all 2 na. All 2.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when
Game for Celtics.
in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. We thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Okay, thank you. Salamat.